It is never fun as a parent, as you are well aware. It's never fun to watch your kid act out in a public setting, even though you know you taught them better.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes, though, bad manners can be influenced by outside factors.
Ooh, is that true? So our parenting expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, is joining us to talk more about manner milestones this morning. We appreciate you coming in. So we're kind of talking about up until 10 years old. What are the manners that they should have kind of locked in by that age?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we think about our little kids, when they're toddlers, we're saying, like, say please, say thank you. And one thing to remind parents is, yes, it starts at like 2 years old, and it goes all the way through 10 and beyond. So starting with the simple pleases and thank yous are important. And parents need to know that that's something you're gonna repeat a lot. You've got to model it. You've got to expect it from them, and you have to consistently remind them. That's just par for the course, right? So you start there. But as they get closer to 8, 9, and 10, the expectation should really rise beyond please and thank you. Different ways of showing gratitude, helping clean up after you've gone somewhere, you're at someone's house, and just simply sometimes giving someone eye contact, holding a door open for them. These are things that still matter very much, not just because it feels good and sounds nice. The research actually shows it as well.
So if you ask me, like, what's your favorite thing to do with your kids, I would probably answer take them to a sporting event, you know, but as you are well aware, you go to a Broncos game, maybe a Rockies game even, maybe it's a World Cup watch party this week. You're going to run into adult fans. They don't even know how to behave sometimes. Could be a lot of swearing at an event like that. So is there any suggestions on how to handle that situation with your kids before you get to the event?
I think explaining is really a factor that's super important. So first you want to explain even just why do we have good manners, right? You explain to them how it makes other people feel, it makes them feel appreciated, they feel seen, they want to do more for you because it just feels good. And then when it comes to a sporting event, we do know people act different. Even so you might want to explain that to them ahead of time. Hey, you're going to see people saying and doing things and acting in certain ways that they don't on their regular lives. Like they don't go to work dressed that way, or they don't talk to their boss that way, or hopefully their family members that way. Sports brings out sometimes the best and the worst in us. And so explaining that in 8, 9, and 10-year-olds can absolutely understand that. Give them context.
I usually say, you know, they probably didn't have a good parent teaching them the right way to do things.
Well, I don't know. I mean, so like if you're a parent and you see your kids are around kids that don't have good manners, what do you do? Because sometimes I feel like if you're like, you can't hang out with them, it makes them want to hang out with them more. So like, how do you handle that?
I think it's really important to say when we spend time with other people, like we do this all the time with other families, right? They have a different bedtime. They have different rules. They can eat different things. Their screen time limits are different.
Yeah.
Like really, again, explaining and pointing out the differences. A lot of times we're scared to do that, right? If I go to Corey's house and I say, well, at Corey's house they do this, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm insulting you. I'm just saying you do it this way and we do it this way. And in our house or in our family, we don't talk about people that way. Maybe just even down to I'm this way. Like I say to my kids, like I don't want to cheer against teams. I want to cheer for our team. And I say it over and over, and they're older and sometimes they laugh at me, but I actually really do mean that. And I hope that some of that has gotten into them, right? I'm not out there trying to like demean any, especially in this World Cup, demean any other team, right? I just want to cheer for our team. So there's little subtleties that we can do that stand firm in your values.
I have about 17 more questions for this, but unfortunately we are out of time. Dr. Ziegler, I really appreciate you coming in and talking about this subject.
Thank you.